Hi, sorry for that interruption. The battery on the camera ran out. That's me being unorganised, not charging it enough. So we had just finished the 3 double crochets, well the chain 3 and the 2 double crochets, which make up the little shell. We've done a chain 2 to then make the corner for, so we've got the 3 there. We've just done the chain 2, which makes the corner, which is now underneath the next layer. We now need to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2. So we've got 4 sections of 3 double crochet and 4 chain 2s as the 4 corners. So I'll now carry on round. So 3 double crochets, so the wool over from the back to the front through the middle of the hole, pull the wool through, and then the wool again from the back to the front, come through the first 2 stitches, then the wool over back to front and through the last 2 stitches, 1 double crochet. So wool over first, then put the needle through the hole, grab the wool, pull it back through, 3 stitches on the needle, wool over from the back to the front. As I pull the hook through, I turn it upside down and it gives you more control when you're pulling it through. That way it doesn't catch on the side. So wool over. If you tried to pull it through that way, you can't get it through, and if you do it on the side, you still can't. So you have to turn it upside down, having already got the wool. So I've got the wool pulled kind of taut to that side in my fingers there. So you've got the tension of the wool, keeps it backwards, and then keeps it that way, away from the way your hook is pulling, so it gives it tension. So that was 2 double crochets. And the 3rd double crochet. Then chain 2, so 1, 2, and we now need to do 3 more double crochets. I'll speed these up to get to the end so you're not completely bored stiff by this. And then I only need to show you a little bit of the second round because there's only one new thing as it gets bigger, and then you can carry on. You'll know everything then. That's it, you can make a blanket, apart from joining them together. I'll save that for another time though. So now I'm chaining 2 again. So now you can see I've got sort of it's hard to tell, it will pull up, but it will be a square. There's a shell, a corner, a little shell, a corner, a shell, another corner, and then this is the last of the 3 double crochets for this round. So 1, 2, 3. So now the last corner, the last chain 2, which makes the last corner. 1, 2, and then we just need to do a slip stitch to join this to there. So this is the first chain 3 that you did at the very beginning from the circle. In this top chain, the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, at the top of the chain you can see the 2 stitches, front and the back stitch, and then the piece of wool going through the middle of that creates the bump at the bottom, and you want the hook to go under those 2 stitches and over the bump at the bottom. Then take your wool and put it through, and then also put it through what you've already got on the needle, that last stitch, and that's joined it. Then make it a bit longer at the end, and then pull the wool through itself, which will secure it. And now, ta-da! You've got, apart from the end bits, your first square, you can see the holes in the corners, and you can also see the 4 segments. It will become more defined as you do the other layers because the corners will be covered and the other layers will pull it out, making it squarer. What you need to do now is get one of a knitter's needle, I use the thinner one, and thread your ends in. I do the ends as I go because it's very tedious when you've got lots of ends to sew in at once at the end of a project. I'd rather do it as I go along, and also they can get in the way and make it confusing when you've got trails of wool. I would thread my needle with that one, the one from the centre where you made at the beginning that you made, and then just weave it in and out around here, and it will hide it in there. So you can weave it through, and then once it's woven in, just snip it and pull it in, it will vanish. With this one, I would weave it in and out of this section around the top here, and pull the wool through there, and again snip it, and it's kind of secure with that, the way you pulled it through itself anyway. It just needs the end to be hidden away, and that you'll find the next layer will wrap around these corners anyway and keep it even tighter. And that's the first layer. I will just quickly weave the ends in actually, because that's a good idea. There's me showing you how to do it and not doing it. I forgot I'm showing you the next layer as well, so let's quickly get rid of this end. One. That's my ends tidied up and no longer annoying. Okay, right, your next colour